Hello. Alrighty, let's get started. We're making another Yamba soap. I was that's set up in there. I was going to use aquamarine and oak moss, but remember that it discoloured slightly, so we're going with the good old familiar, easy to use black raspberry vanilla. This is just all my oils and my goat's milk. I'm just getting it all incorporated so I can put the lye in there. Oh, what I was going to do before I started, because it's a beachy soap, this is Blizzard glitter. It's the best shit on the planet. It's one of the few glitters that actually shows up in cold processed soap. So I thought I would give it a throw in. Give it a throw in. What are we doing now? Oh geez, yep. It's like, oh, I've got time to soap. So here I am running around like a lunatic when I've got another 2.5 hours. I can calm the hell down. Ah, dearie me. Seriously, I don't know why you people watch me. I'm not such a lunatic. I'm not like a lunatic. I am a lunatic. Oh, speaking of lunatics, Kurt got a thing in the mail today about some bipolar study where you submit your DNA for them to test, and they don't take any of your details or anything. So I'm going to do it. See, speaking of lunatics, he doesn't have bipolar. It's because he was actually diagnosed with bipolar a long time ago, before they changed the diagnosis and decided that he had BPD instead, which is a much better fit, because he never had traditional bipolar, you know, in any sense of the word. So alright, let's give this a zhuzh. Get those sides scraped down. Get all of that incorporated. So we do have a little, we might not need to do any more zhuzhing. We'll see. I'll just leave it in there and move it around for now. This is a layered soap, so, you know, but it's a layered soap and in the pot swirl, so it can't all be really thick. But black raspberry vanilla does slow down trace, so it's okay if it goes a little too far, which we might do for the bottom layer. When I pour that off, I might whiz it up so it's a little bit thicker and then put the sand in it. So, well, for those of you new to the channel, this soap is called Yamba Bar. I used to live in Yamba, I now live in McLean, which is like 15 k's away. And it's a beach soap. It has sand on the bottom that's from the beach down there. Not legally, because you can't take sand legally from the beach. Yeah, apparently it's illegal. I didn't know that before I took it. Yes, and so it has a layer of sand in the bottom, and then in the top it has in the pot swirl of white and 2 blues, and then it looks like an ocean. So that's what we're doing, in case you didn't know. Because I know I do have newcomers to each video, so hello, welcome. It's a little crazy around here. Well, I'm a little crazy around here. So yes. Alright, yes, not wearing gloves. Don't ask. Don't ask, don't tell. No, I don't wear gloves because I don't find that soap butter burns my hands. Whether or not you wear gloves is up to you. If you don't wear gloves because you see me not wearing gloves, not wearing gloves, that's your choice and there's nothing to do with me. So, alright, I did not put any oil in any of these. What the hell? It's just my second day. not soapy. It's my second day having time to myself, so I'm just like all over the place, guys. I should put a bit of oil in these. Jesus wept. Look, he would if he had to deal with me on a regular basis, I reckon. Okay, yes, I probably just offended any religious viewers, whatever. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry, kind of. Not sorry at all. I'm not religious, so for me it's not doing anything wrong. And this is my channel, so I don't feel as though I have to do anything I don't want to do, so I mean, if you're religious, that's your choice. You can be as religious as you want. But I'm not going to, you know, not say things just because it might offend you, because I'm of the firm belief, I'm talking to the camera again, which is up here. I'm leaning into the camera, talking into it, when in actual fact, the microphone's over there. And if I lean into the microphone... Yeah, now I'm of the firm belief that being offended doesn't mean anything. If you get offended, that's fine. Get offended, get over it, move on with your life. Like, how many times in one day do you hear people say shit's bipolar? Should I get offended about that? No. Because it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. Alright, I will get down off my soapbox. See what I did there? Oh lordy. I'm trying very hard to be normal. It's not doing a very good job. Also, for those of you new to the channel, I'm bipolar, so I'm a little weird at the best of times. But at the moment I am oh, so sorry. I'm going through a major depression, so when I get on camera I sort of tend to go a little silly, trying to not be depressed and morbid and shit, so I'm probably a little extroverted, a little more extroverted than I normally am when I am than I am in real life. So I'm going to just, oh yeah, okay, the gold is grandeur and the blue is mysterious. I have put a little bit less in the little bowl than I have in the big bowl, but I'll probably also put up a tiny little bit of titanium that's left. Oh my god. It's basically just what was left on the sides. It's just, I'm desperate for more. And yeah, so that's what we're doing. I'm just going to put the fragrance in now, because... No, I'm not. No, I'm not, because I'm just going to do other weird stuff, so... Alright. So, we're going in here first. We're going to make the sand layer. And we don't need a lot because we're going to put sand in there, which will also give us a little bit more volume. So, let's put the blizzard under there. Let's give this a mux, a little muxy mux. Now I just put the gold in it just to give it that more golden sand look, you know. I mean, it would be nice with just the sand, the actual sand in it, but I don't know, I have done it without it, and I just find that I think the gold in it is nicer. So, alright, so we're going to put some of this on her. Black raspberry and vanilla, for those of you who don't know, is brilliant. It doesn't discolour. It's pretty much the only vanilla that I know that doesn't discolour. And as you can see, it also loosens up your trace. So it's not good if you don't know that, and like you've got a nice thick trace and you wanted to work with a thick trace, and then you put that in there and it thins it out, and you're like, oh shit. But I would suggest, I always suggest it for newbies. It is a brilliant fragrance. Now I don't know about black raspberry vanilla from vanilla. Oh my god. I don't know about black raspberry vanilla from anywhere other than Eroma. So Yeah. Now I do not have a particular amount of sand that I put in this, I just chuck that shit in. Now because this is so thin, that's all sitting down the bottom, so I am going to give this a whiz. Now I probably should have done it before I put the sand in there, because they say that sand can blunt your blades, but I'm not overly concerned about that, so because I don't really need them sharp anyway. The stick blender is for mixing more than it is for cutting stuff up. So alright, you can see that started to thicken slightly. We'll get our mould here. Give this a little bit of a zhuzh. Now I'm going to clean these off because I don't want any of this in the blue. Alrighty. Now, this new camera angle's kind of, I'm still getting the hang of it, so I'm trying to do my very best for you guys to see as much as humanly possible. So and then I still have to pour in front of you anyway, so sorry. Alrighty. Oh, and I've done it again. Damn it! I'm so stupid. I need to make a little smell me. And what have I forgotten to do, guys? What have I forgotten to do? That's okie dokie. That's okie dokie, because I just do this. There we go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I'm not worried about the flatness of that as well, because it's like the bottom of the ocean, so well, that's going to go fairly flat anyway. Because it's still not very set up. That will help. That is alcohol. Not the kind you drink, although you could probably drink it. I wouldn't suggest it, but you know, go for it if you feel you should. No, don't, because that's just dumb. Don't drink the isopropyl alcohol. That's unless you want to die, and then don't do it because that's just stupid. Okay, so I'll give this a little bit of a stir. I told you I'm a bit stupid today, so I'm all over the place. Oh my god, sort of like the soap, really. Alright, we'll put some in this one. And then let's bring this over here so you can actually see what I'm doing. Making a friggin' mess, that's what I'm doing. So we'll do less of that one so that it's darker. Oh, can't put that on there because there's shit everywhere. Alright. This is a beautiful colour, this Mysterious. I love it. It's very Pacific Ocean. Pacific Ocean. I hate that. Oh, that makes me so cranky when I hear that. It's like, people, use the right words. Why are you so stupid? Stupid people. I hate stupid people. Now see, you got two different colours. Now these do discolour slightly. They will come back to the pretty blue. They go a little grey. Not overly concerned with it. But that's really nice. I did want two different colours. I may put a little bit of titanium in that, I think. Not that it's probably going to do very much. Yeah, it's probably not going to do very much other than make glycerin rivers at this point. It's more water than it is anything else, that's for sure. Alright, so we've got that, and that, and that. Alright, so I'm just going to mix this in with my spatula first, and then I will mix it with the stick blender because you cannot disperse. Oh look, I'm not even on camera. Sorry guys, I'll get the hang of this. Yeah, you can't disperse titanium dioxide properly just by hand. It has to be stick blended or something blended. I don't know what other blending machines would work, so you know. Righty-ho, let's get this going. Although in all honesty, that's these other two are going to set up faster because they have titanium in them, and it will always make a soap better set up quicker. It just happens that way. Although, you know, blue does it too, so you know. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. This is perfect consistency. Alright, so what we're going to do now is a little in the pot swirl. So because I know how this comes out of here, I'm going to do the light first and then the dark. And then that way when you pour it, the dark comes out first and it looks like the darker water is closer to the sand. At least that's what I found on the last couple of pours that I've done of this soap. So hopefully now that I'm purposefully doing it, it actually happens. Because you know what soap's like? Soap's going to be sitting there hearing me going, yeah, watch us mess with this bitch. No, I do not actually think soap is sentient. It could be, but I don't think it is. Although there's sentient yogurt on Love, what is it? Love, Death and Robots on Netflix. That's so good. Alright. Now, I don't know what's going to happen, and that's the joy of soaping. No, seriously, I'm a control freak, and I think that's why I enjoy soaping so much, because you kind of can't be. So it sort of forces me to let go a little bit, and I just like to just let the soap do what it's going to do, because a lot of the times you just literally cannot force it. So, alright, because this is not, like, it's set up, but it's not fully set up. I don't want to pour it on the spatula, but I'm going to have to, I think. Actually, I might not, you know, that's set up really nicely. You know what? I'm not gonna. So yeah, as you can see, the dark is coming out first. So that should hopefully look like the bottom of the ocean. That's the plan. You know what they say about plans? No, tell me, what do they say about plans? God. They say, Lee, stop making videos. That's what they say about plans. I'm going to give this one a nice big high top. Big high top. This one. Not like piped high top, but I want to do a nice big wave on the top. And it's fairly thick, so I should be able to just pile it up nice. and then we can come back in and move it about and make it look oceany. I was going to make some mermaid tails, but I don't know, I find this soap is just lovely on its own, and it's been a really popular soap for, I don't know, a couple of years now. So especially with a lot of my customers that don't live here, so because I do sell to a lot of tourists, and you know, they get to take a little bit of Yamba home with them. Oh, and that's what I forgot to tell you, the lye water is made with Pacific Ocean water, so there you go. So it's like literally local. Well, if it was local to me now, I'd have to go and get river water, and we don't want to do that. That's just no. Although I can't imagine there's anything wrong with the river water, but you know, you're more likely to get eaten by a shark in our river than you are in our ocean, I swear. Yes, now we have the Clarence River, which is friggin' massive. It's just one of those, yeah, like, people see rivers and they're like, you know, 2 meters across. Ours is like 50. I don't know measurements. Just trying to get the main shape happening here. What I do is I dig it out deeper on one side and then pull it over. Now it's not quite set up enough yet to get as deep as I would like to on this side. Yeah, it's just pushing it. When it's a little thicker, I can pull these over and I get nice little curls over the top, like kind of like that. But yeah, no, she's still a little loose to be a wave, but I'll just keep messing with it. I mean, that's the joy of black raspberry and vanilla, is it gives you so much time to just mess around. Except it's just, I don't need time now, I just want to set this up already. That might just do, I think. There's a little frothy on top there. I'm trying my hardest here. No, so it's just pushing it back over again. So yes, it's fabulous that Kurt has a job. It's not so fabulous that I have to drive him there and pick him up every freaking day. No, don't like that at all. Look, I'm just going to leave it. I won't. See, I say I'm just going to leave it and then don't just start doing it again. It's like, really? What is wrong with you? Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's great he's got a job, but, you know, I don't know why I have to be involved. Because he doesn't have a license, doesn't have a car, doesn't have much of anything. I don't know, this is just not doing what it normally does. It's too loose. Too loose. I can see the glitter in it though, as I'm doing this, and it looks friggin' amazing, so that's good. Alright, look, I'm just going to leave it, because I will just wreck it. I actually have a really bad habit of that with everything. I'll just do this and I'll just do this, and then in the end I hate it because I've messed with it too much. So, oh, look at this, 26 minutes of waffling. That's okay, I can edit. I know I do edit. I waffle way more than you people know. Trust me. I don't like that. Okay, so I've just had an idea to my texture and fork here. I'm not sure if I like it or not. I don't hate it, but I don't think I like it. I just can't leave well enough alone, can I? No. Just cannot. This is just me. I'm going to end up hating this. I know I am. And normally I love this soap. I'd want to. I make it often enough. I don't even know why I'm filming this. I haven't filmed like the last 4 that I made. Because, like, you guys don't need to see this because I do it the same. But, I don't know. Just was in the mood to have a chat, I guess. Whatever. Anyway. Let's put some glitter on there. Okay, so I was going to do something, but I'm not doing it now. I have one more puffer bottle left, and I was just going to put some of this Blizzard mica in there. But now I'm not, because I can't freaking find it. Oh, that's why I filmed this. I was going to do this in the see-through mould. That's right. Can't find the bottom of it. It's like, really? This is just so stupid. My life, I swear. It's like I've bleached my hair twice in the last week and it's still not blonde. I don't know what the hell's going on with that. Really don't know what's going on with that. Like, I used the same shit that I always use. Well, I didn't the first time. I used 30 vol the first time, and then I used 40 the second time, and it's still not blonde. It's like, what the hell? Can you see how windy it is in here? This is what happens when you open the window before you soap. Don't do it. That'll do. Anyway. Because that's pretty, so. And yes, I have one of these bottles somewhere, and I was going to put bloody Blizzard in it, see what happened. Never mind, doesn't matter. Some in there. Make it all pretty for Instagram. Put your makeup on. That didn't sound condescending or anything, did it? Much. Alright, I will do a close-up for you guys, and then we'll come back for the cutting. So I will see you then. Bye. Making this one quick because Curtis will be home any minute. I may possibly have slept in today. I may have possibly sleep in every day. Camera, where's the camera? Hey, there's the camera. There you go. See how it's bluer down the bottom than it is at the top? So yeah, that's it. Every bar just looks pretty similar. But yeah, I'm fairly happy with it. But that's it. It smells good because it smells good. Black raspberry vanilla. Black raspberry vanilla always smells good. This is also my first conversation I've had out loud today, so I don't think my mouth is, you know, fully working. Or my brain, but that's just kind of normal. So actually this one's turned out really nice. This is a really nice in the pot swirl. I like that. That's come out really well. And it's not perfectly even. I'm really happy. That's right, I did this, I did the bit of texturing, didn't I? Oops. I'm so glad I did that now. That's made a big difference, in my opinion. Oh, this tiny little skinny bit on the end there. Yeah, that's it. That's my Yamba Bar. Oh, no, righto. Yeah, you can all laugh at me. I don't care. And that's the end piece, which is really the least exciting. A little soft. I left it in the mould for too long. With silicone mould, sometimes if you leave them in there for a little bit too long, they get soft on the edges. So you have to sort of know. For me, for my recipe, I find if I unmould it as soon as it's ready to be unmoulded, it'll come out perfect. But then if I unmould it over 24 hours later, then it's not. So yeah, but anyway, it's all done now, so it's all good. I'll see you for the next one. Bye. Bye. Down here you can actually see me wave, because you know that's important. Bye.